Hey everybody, we got some developing news for federal employees. OPM just hit pause on its relocation push. I'm a federal employee attorney, and here's what this actually means for you and what to do next. So please double tap and share this because all federal employees in this situation need to hear about this. If this happened at OPM, could it happen at your agency? Not sure, but we will see. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Here's the scoop. So back in February, OPM told many remote employees who live more than 50 miles from an OPM worksite to accept a management-directed reassignment, basically relocate or face termination. They promised pay relocation costs and asked people to decide by March 7th. This week, an internal memo says relocation efforts are on pause. Keep working at your current duty station. The first wave of moves that was supposed to happen by December 2025 is no longer expected. Pause does not mean cancel. OPM says new efforts are underway, but the timeline just changed. So why the pause? Well, cost and logistics. Earlier estimates showed OPM on track to spend roughly $42 million to relocate about 250 people, over $160,000 per employee when you add travel, moving and storage, home sales or lease breaks, and the relocation tax gross up. The price tag plus space constraints pushed OPM to explore cheaper options, like placing people in existing federal facilities near where they already live and to work with GSA on pilots. New director Scott Cooper, who took office in July, is reassessing the plan. So if you accepted an MDR, you're not moving in December, it looks like, but be sure to get confirmation in writing that your report date is paused. Ask whether OPM will match you to local federal facilities instead of a long distance move, and whether any relocation authorizations you already signed will be extended or reissued later. If you declined an MDR or are awaiting a removal, the pause could affect the timing, but it doesn't automatically erase the action. I want to try to figure that out, keep every notice. If you get a proposal or decision letter, deadlines can be short. Many of those cases, I think it makes sense to talk to an employment attorney who represents federal employees before you sign anything, like a deferred resignation or early out. If you have an exemption, exemptions are reviewable and time limited. Update your documentation now: medical, caregiving, disabled veteran status, a rare skill set, so you're ready if OPM reviews exemptions or narrow categories. So everyone, you should know the money implications if you're in this situation. A duty change could change your locality pay. If you do relocate later, you may be eligible for relocation reimbursements and a relocation income tax allowance. That's the tax gross up on covered benefits. Not a tax attorney, so check out somebody who might know that better, but that's what I think. Keep receipts, track dependents travel, and don't assume every expense is covered. Watch the bigger picture. OPM says there's no broad plan to move the entire federal workforce out of DC, but other agencies like USDA are trying to actively relocate thousands to regional hubs, eliminating some of the hubs, etc. So your risk depends on your agency, your job series, not just OPM headlines. Here's some things I would think about doing. I'd screenshot the pause memo, ask HR in writing to confirm your status, any new report date, request reconsideration for placement at federal facilities near you if applicable, refresh your exemption files, and do not resign under pressure, especially if you don't think you should do that without getting legal advice. This is general information, not legal advice, but if you're staring at an MDR or removal, feel free to reach out if you're interested in seeing if our firm could help you. Thank you everybody for your support and time. Take care and have a great day.